Tesla has become the second most valuable car maker in the world. That's quite a feat because I remember the days when Tesla was struggling. They weren't able to meet the demands. There's, in fact, a whole documentary, and it kind of looked like they were struggling. But the underlying question that I want to ask throughout this is, what do we do with the batteries? Let's say electric cars take over the world, and that's the way that we go. And for Tesla's surprising comeback and rapid progression, it kind of seems like maybe that is the way we're going. But what do we do with the batteries? I mean, they're not going to be good for the environment. Every solution has its own set of problems. And yes, we can tout the cleaner vehicles and this and that right now, but at some point, those batteries have got to go somewhere. So let's read this. Tesla Inc. has overtaken Germany's Volkswagen as the world's second most valuable car maker behind Japan's Toyota, as the meteoric rise in the U.S. electric vehicle makers' shares reshuffles the global market. And that's amazing that they actually bounced back like that. Like I said, I remember when Tesla was first coming out and they were having trouble making the orders, and there was a lot of rumors that some of the cars were coming out not completely fully made, and they were struggling, and now here they are, number 2 in the world. That's crazy. Quickly, too. Tesla's stock has more than doubled in value in the last 3 months, with its market capitalization piercing $100 billion on Wednesday, a first for a listed U.S. automaker. During the rally, its value has leapfrogged more established global rivals, Honda, BMW, General Motors, and Daimler. On Wednesday, it eclipsed VW's $99.4 billion value. Toyota still holds pole position with a market cap of $233 billion. So wow, that's a hell of a leap for Tesla. Toyota, $233 billion market cap. That is insane. Wow. The recent gains have been fueled by a surprise third quarter profit, progress at a new factory in China, and better than expected car deliveries in the fourth quarter. And that was a big plague that they had in the beginning, was the car deliveries, that they weren't able to meet the demand. People were ordering these cars months and months in advance, and they weren't getting the vehicles. They were having trouble manufacturing them. Many investors remain skeptical that Tesla can consistently deliver profit, cash flow, and growth. Yeah, I believe long term, and this is only my belief, I'm not a professional investor, just take what I say as absolute opinion. I don't see it as long term because every solution has its own set of problems. So here, in a few years, if electric cars take off and we replace, let's say we have millions and millions of electric cars on the road. Well, at some point, millions and millions of batteries are going to die, and they're not going to be able to be reused. I mean, let's face it, batteries don't last forever. At some point, they've got to be thrown away or disposed of properly somehow. Well, what does that do for the environment? Where are we at that point? That's, and then people are going to dislike the company. And we're going to be back to square one. Then we got to get off battery power. We got to get off battery power. We have to get to renewable energy power. Okay, well, and so on and so forth. But those are just my opinions. Anyways, give your opinions. In fact, giving your opinions is the best way you can help me. Comment, give it a like, subscribe. Any kind of engagement helps me beat YouTube, because YouTube just absolutely hates me. But the gains highlighted growing confidence among investors about the future of electric vehicles and Tesla's shift from a niche car maker into a global leader in cleaner cars. Well, based on 12-month forward sales estimates, it doesn't even appear in the top 20 in the world. The company's sales will reach $31 billion, a slither of Toyota's $276 billion, VW's $283 billion, and Daimler's $181 billion, according to Refinitiv data. So it's speculative. They're saying they believe Tesla's market cap is going to go up, is going up because they believe that its value is going to go up. They believe that it's going to be more successful. Basically, I don't understand it completely, but hey, giving my opinion. But still, every solution has its problems. Now, if this takes off like a bat out of hell, and let's say tomorrow, all taking it to its logical, absurd conclusion, okay, all gas-powered vehicles are gone. What do we do with those? I don't know. Take the shells, gut them, and make them electric vehicles, I guess. But then you got all that chemical and all the material inside the old cars. So then what do you do with them then? So that's another problem. But let's just keep going with it. And all cars are electric. Great. Let's say 2-3 years down the road, all the cars' batteries start going out and they're not being able to hold a charge. They're leaking. They're whatever. Well, then where are we at? What do we do with all these batteries? It's not a perfect solution. It's something that might lead into a better solution in the future, but let me know your opinions. I am dead tired. I love you guys. I will see you guys on the next one.